All right, imagine this. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman philosopher king, somehow lands in 2024. How would he navigate our modern world? First off, social media. Marcus would probably see it as a double-edged sword. On one hand, he'd appreciate the power to connect and share wisdom globally. But he'd also caution us against getting lost in the endless scroll. For Marcus, inner peace is found by focusing on what truly matters. So, he'd use social media sparingly, mindful not to let it control his emotions. Next, let's talk about consumerism. We live in a time where advertisements are everywhere, urging us to buy more and more. Marcus would remind us that happiness doesn't come from material possessions. He'd encourage us to practice gratitude and find joy in simple things. A walk in the park, a good book, or a meaningful conversation. Now think about our fast-paced lives. We're always busy, always rushing. Marcus would tell us to slow down, to be present in each moment. He'd advise us to reflect daily, to understand our thoughts and actions. By doing this, we can live with intention and purpose. Work-life balance? Marcus would emphasize the importance of duty and excellence in our work, but he'd also remind us to take care of our well-being. After all, a burnt-out mind cannot think clearly. He'd advocate for regular breaks, meditation, and moments of stillness. When it comes to relationships, Marcus would be a beacon of wisdom. He'd teach us to approach each interaction with kindness and understanding, to listen more and speak less. By doing this, we nurture healthy, respectful connections. Lastly, Marcus would have a lot to say about self-improvement. He believed in constant growth and learning. He'd encourage us to read, to seek knowledge, and to apply what we learn, to become better versions of ourselves every day. In a nutshell, if Marcus Aurelius were here today, he'd remind us that the principles of Stoicism are timeless. Focus on what you can control, accept what you can't, live in harmony with nature, and above all, pursue wisdom and virtue. So next time life feels overwhelming, ask yourself, what would Marcus do? Chances are he'd keep it simple, stay grounded, and remind you that true peace comes from within. Thanks for watching. Stay inspired.